remains All-NBA. Guys?
What a unique player. And defense is his calling card for sure. David, thank you. And now the Golden State Warriors starters. And the old core of this team out there, Curry and Clay as guards with Draymond at 4. Andrew Wiggins is out there with James Wiseman. And for New Orleans, they've got Ingram. Cole is out there with Jonas Valanciunas. Then it's Zion Williamson. And it's prime time and at the point guard. We have finally reached the end of the regular season, Brett. What's today like for a player who is not going to the playoffs?
Well, I think you're pretty relieved and you feel good about the work that you did. And if you're not going to the playoffs, there's this sense of, I need to be better and we need to be better. So what can I do in the offseason to come back and make this team a team that's competing in the postseason next year?
Here's prime time. Passes it to Ingram. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Brandon Ingram's advantage when he's down low like that still comes through in his length.
Outside Curry. With some arc, and it's good on the layup.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
Here's prime time. Three-pointer. Valanciunas trying to free himself up. And down it goes. Three-pointer falls in from prime time.
Just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Wiseman kicks to Thompson. And he's good on the three ball.
Yeah, Thompson coming right back and Clay saying, yeah, I know I play D, but I also hit threes. That's a nice response.
Pass to Bull. Fires the three. And Curry pulls it down.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
And finished off by Wiseman.
An unselfish wing who continues to evolve as a playmaker. Wiggins shows he's more than just a scorer.
Here's prime time. Oh, he jams it right over Draymond Green. Wow.
Wow. We are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. Pelicans shooting their first foul shot of the night.
One shot.
Hear me.
What's up?
Oh, no.
And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Thompson outside. A three-pointer. Wiggins, another three for Golden State.
Lights out here, right out of the gate. Perfect 4-4 from the floor. And Wiggins thrived as a secondary option. Seems that is the role he's best fit for. His efficiency soared.
Here's prime time. He had 35 points last game out. Just 5 on the clock. He takes it in. And he goes right over James Wiseman and slams it in.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And with Wiggins, he didn't face the same pressure, Greg. It was a huge weight off his shoulders.
And that mental aspect impacts players. Wiggins was asked to do less, and as a result, ended up doing more.
Curry can't get it to go.
Well, due for a miss after 4 of 5 to begin this one.
There's the lob to the hoop.
A smart play, signs of Zion Williamson picking up what it is that's going on out there and being efficient.
And here's Curry, who brings it up for Golden State. Trailing by 2. Their last meeting was in New Orleans, where they were unable to fight off the Pelicans.
And it's going to come down to effort tonight. Last time they met each other, they were demolished on the boards, and that rebounding difference led to a sizable loss.
Well, let's see if the lesson was learned from that loss. If they come out with the same type of effort, they can expect a similar result here.
And that one's good. Ingram.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now, here's Thompson. He's coming off a 10-point game against San Antonio. Wiggins from outside. Valanciunas grabs the board.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Ingram passes to Williamson. Williamson double team. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
Right there, wow.
And so it's Golden State with it. And that one's good. Ingram's got 6.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
And guys, you have to admit that Brandon Ingram is only getting better as a player.
I'm raising my hand, GA. I admit it. Do you see me? I'm raising my hand. He's committed to living up to his all-star potential, and even though he's a player that had a change of scenery in the early part of his career after being a high draft choice, that's not mattering to Brandon Ingram. Maximizing his potential does matter, and we're seeing that hard work pay off.
Warriors trail by 6.
No, I'm not on that mode. I don't know what Tara was doing. She was sitting on the other side of the mat.
Wiggins outside. And a deep 3 from Curry. And again, no good by Golden State.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
And that one's good. Ingram.
Great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big game.
Warriors have gone 50% from the field to this point. 4 of 8. Curry passes to Wiseman. Back to Curry to end the cold streak. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Curry's got his second bucket of the night.
It doesn't matter. I mean, once Steph Curry crosses half court, you're in trouble.
Here's prime time. And a little luck that time, but it drops.
Pretty easy right now. Clear out. Give him some space. Let him get to work.
Now Curry. Coming in off a 10-point game, his last outing. Here's Thompson. Some solid defense from Ingram. New Orleans leading by 7. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Brandon Ingram at that size, able to survey the entire floor and make a play.
Outside Curry. And too long on the shot.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Well, dominant so far. That's the responsibility of the starters. Now let's see if everybody else who plays in this game makes the same kind of high-level contributions.
Here's prime time. He's got 16. Shot clock at 6. Valanciunas trying to free himself up. They get it back. Here's prime time, covered by Wiggins. Puts up a 3. Wiseman with the rebound.
What?
The Pelicans coming to this one after the win against Memphis. Wiggins with it. That shot off. Here's prime time. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
Timeout called the Warriors. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
And so here is New Orleans. The Warriors making the shot. It falls in 2 points from primetime.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
In the corner, it's Wiggins. Fires the jumper from the corner and nails it. Wiggins has got 7.
The shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
And it's McCollum off the drive. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. You know who that was.
And here are the Pelicans now after the miss from Stephen Curry. And the shot goes in.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Thompson outside. Curry against McCollum. Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession. And some changes here for the Warriors. Gary Payton comes in for Klay Thompson. And Poole subbed in for Curry.
Jordan Poole.
And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. 15-point game. Keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
Well, it was probably a good feeling in that last game that the mid-range worked, the long-range worked, the inside game worked. But the best feeling was the crowd leaving that building not in a good mood. Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but looked like plenty of room.
Here's Wiggins. Got a hand on it. Here's primetime. 20 points for him. And they'll get another chance. The shot's good from Kuzma.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Warriors trail by 17. Now, here's Poole. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Spurs in San Antonio.
His passing another high point in that game. He made sure it wasn't all about him. He wanted to get his teammates involved.
Good on the three-point shot.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And here's New Orleans now. They're on a 16-7 run. McCollum with the bounce pass. Here's Valanciunas. The shot, no good. And Golden State will come the other way. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with San Antonio.
Yeah, they came into that game a little flat for whatever reason and just couldn't tap into the energy you need to compete.
Yeah, and that score got a little bit lopsided, so not the kind of effort that they want to repeat anytime soon.
Porter's checked in for Wiggins.
2 shots.
And both free throws good for Payton. Here's McCollum. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. Now here's McCollum. A 12-point game. Kuzma finds McCollum. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. McCollum's got his second bucket of the game to go. Ingram against Payton. Down low. And finished off by Porter.
And being 6'8", dunking not an issue for Porter. All he needs is good position, and he's good to go.
McCollum feeling it out a bit. Now the pass to Valanciunas. Ingram outside. Back to Valanciunas. 4 on the shot clock. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. And Ingram with the basket on the assist from Valanciunas. Ingram's got 11.
How about 5 straight made from the field to start?
Some nice passing by Golden State here. Pass to Poole. Wiseman with the ball. Valanciunas is there.
You just can't teach size and length, and Wiseman beats everyone to the ball for that second chance opportunity.
1:02 left to play here in the first. It's McCollum on the wing. Passes it to Valanciunas. Over Payton. He clangs that one off the back iron and down at 4.
So skilled at the 5. Valanciunas helps space the court, knocks down the mid-range Jay more often than not, and also a terror on the offensive glass.
And it's Kuminga at the elbow. To the inside. Porter. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Fleshing out his game more and more. I really like seeing Porter go to work inside.
Valanciunas passes to prime time. 15 seconds left to play in the first quarter. McCollum kicks to Kuzma. Here's prime time, and the rebound goes to the Warriors. Wiseman's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. Pelicans ahead. They lead by 13. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from New Orleans. Well, he's won at the highest levels, and Steph Curry understands what's required to get back to that lofty position.
Stay in the moment and just focus on here and now. We have to follow that kind of game plan. Stay in the moment, do what we do every single night, and go get it.
Well, you're here to watch, keeping your focus.
And as much defensive attention as Curry commands on a nightly basis, he can't afford a lapse of focus.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And the Pelicans have been rolling right along, haven't they?
On the attack, right from the tip, they've been relentless offensively.
Well, just taking it right at the opposition and the other team right now. No answers and no way to slow them down.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So for New Orleans right now, prime time is out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then it's Jones. Then there's McCollum. And it's Valanciunas in at the center position. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Klay Thompson has lost 2 prime years to a torn ACL and then a ruptured Achilles. He says so many athletes have been through this. It's just a new set of challenges. With my style of play, I feel I can be effective until my late 30s. I plan on being the all-NBA player I was and won't settle for anything less. Guys, that will be a great comfort to his team.
Indeed, and who's going to doubt him? I love his attitude. Undaunted. David, thank you. Here's prime time. Following the basket by Otto Porter. And Valanciunas kicks to Jones. Prime time, the pass to Jones. Pass to prime time. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Warriors trail by 11. The pass to Kuminga. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Back to Williamson. And the dunk by Williamson.
Yeah, he's too good athletically. If Zion gets that close, it is big trouble.
And here is Poole. As you can see from his numbers, he's been a key component in their offense. He's averaging almost 18 points a game.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Here's prime time. The Warriors making the shot. And that one is stuffed right through.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Poole, the pass to Porter. And a lot of players want a voice in team strategy. And I've always wondered, Greg, is there a downside for coaches letting their players get too involved?
I mean, there is a belief that you can have too many cooks in the kitchen, right? But if a player knows his stuff, it's worth at least hearing them out, if only to keep those open lines of communication.
Now Kuzma, following the miss by Draymond Green from deep.
What a jam from Kuzma. The athleticism there makes him look unstoppable.
Warriors trail by 15. Now Poole, he has 5. Kuminga with it. Shoots from the right block. That's good on the jump shot. Pelicans leading by 13. Outside, Jones. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. That shot off. And so Payton will bring it up for Golden State. Here's Poole. And it's Williamson with the rebound. Williamson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's prime time. 24 points for him. Outside, Jones. Pass to Williamson. New Orleans moving the ball around. Can't get it to go. Warriors trail by 13. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Now, here's Poole. As you can see from his numbers, he's been a key component in their offense. He's averaging almost 18 points a game. And that one's good by Porter.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Here's prime time. Outside, Jones. They get it again. Got a piece of it. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pelicans will retain possession. Bol, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for the Warriors. Curry comes in for Gary Payton. Here's prime time. He's covered by Thompson. 5 on the clock. Prime time, the pass to Williamson. Over Green, and they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. And the Warriors making a change here. Higgins is checked in.
Andrew Wiggins.
Warriors trail by 11. Outside Curry. Pass to Thompson. Now Porter. Back to Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
The awareness, something people don't always talk enough about with Porter. That's a great find there.
Well, something, Greg, we can't take for granted. It's nice just to see Klay Thompson out on the floor.
No doubt, Kevin. And, you know, the NBA is just a better league with a healthy Klay Thompson. Makes this team more fun to watch. Good for humor and one incredible performance a year.
Now here's Curry. Zion Williamson unable to get his last shot to go. Curry's shot is off. Pelicans leading by 9. Here's prime time. 24 points for him. Kicks it out to Jones. Here's Williamson. No good. And they can't put an end to this drought. The Warriors have gone 6 of 13 so far from the field here in the second quarter. And it's Wiggins missing. New Orleans gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Loads it up for Williamson. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Try to find other ways to talk about Zion's leaping ability. How about timing? Showing it there.
Thompson outside. Pass to Wiggins. Kicks it to Curry. Green passes to Curry. On the wing, Porter. His three-pointers off the mark.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Wasted no time on that one. And the Pelicans lead by 14.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Thompson surveying the floor. Back to Curry. Over Alvarado. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Curry's got 7.
You got to guard the long-range ball, but Steph's so good at pulling up. Great footwork and foundation. Good job on the pull-up J.
And the 3 ball is good.
This looks like he's got more feel tonight. Like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
Here's the pass to Thompson. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
And not a great start for him in the first, but he's quickly starting to turn it around.
Outside, Jones. Pass to Williamson. Great tee that time from Green. Warriors trail by 13. Thompson in the posts. He's got 7, and it's blocked.
And that massive wingspan coming into play there. Ball uses it to perfection to block shots.
And the basket by Jones. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for New Orleans.
Well, in the first half of play, they're closing out aggressively, blocking shots. A key indicator of their activity on the defensive side.
Another big aspect has to be the fast break and transition play. Really looking to go up tempo tonight.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Pelicans.
It's something we've seen the last few years. Boxing ones thrown at Curry, although they've had.
About to cuss your ass out.
So it's New Orleans ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Really an incredible game from primetime.
The burst he's had when going at the rim has been fantastic. A lot of strong finishes through 2 quarters.
This is why the best athletes in the world play this game. If he finds a hole, he rips through and throws it down.
And Golden State looking at who they've got. And the old core of this team out there, Curry and Klay as guards with Draymond at 4. James Wiseman's out there with Wiggins. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. Well, primetime in the last game against the Grizzlies delivered a performance for the ages. He had 35 points, and his passing was just incredible. He piled up an impressive number of assists. His numbers were off the charts. He was unguardable, and he knew it. He took advantage of it. Kevin, back to you.
Yeah, David, he was in attack mode all night long. GA really propelled them to that win.
When he's on, he is on. And there isn't all that much you can do to stop him.
Sometimes you can just look at a guy and you see the confidence that he's playing with. That's what I like best.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning for flank.
He's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
In the corner, Bull with it. Passes it to Primetime. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Oh, he jams it right over Draymond Green. Wow.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Here's Primetime, guarded by Curry. Book it on the money from Primetime.
Well, great start. Check that box. They've made their first 4 shots, guys, and the offense looking very fluid right now.
Pass to Wiseman. Wiggins outside. Back to Wiseman. Wiggins against Williamson. And the foul on Jonas Valanciunas. That is his first foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. And Curry, here we go.
Curry.
It's good. Curry's got 22 points.
Yeah, so just a shooter? Yeah, I don't think so.
Here's Primetime. He's got 36. Williamson outside. The pass to Ingram. Clock at 6. Shoots over Curry, and it's New Orleans scoring again.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
Inside. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Well, gravity is very, very real, and Steph Curry has the most of any NBA player right now.
Brett, when you talk about the gravity of Curry, explain what you mean.
Well, Kevin, anytime that he's on the floor, when he crosses half court, all 5 defenders are paying attention to where Steph is. The more he moves, the more he shifts around, the incredible attention of all 5 defenders. And when guys make one misstep, or you have 2 defenders make one misstep to carry their way to where Steph Curry is, it opens up easier opportunities on any possession. That's what we're talking about when we speak on Steph's gravity.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive. And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way, no roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive. Well, if he wants to make the defense work, he's got to start knocking down the threes. Only one so far in this game for him, and none since halftime.
And this sort of awesome
When will
dunk
we
is
go
one of
stop
the
being
reasons
dark?
this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they
You a
possess
toxic
and are
kid.
not
What
afraid
are
to
you
show it
talking
either.
about? Kid, go to sleep. What is he doing up this?
Outside Curry. Pass to Thompson.
Let's go.
Takes the 3. And a
Let's go.
great assist by
Good
Curry as that one goes in. Thompson's got 12 points in the game.
Don't you got a science project
Here's
to work on or
Primetime,
something like
guarded
that?
by Curry. And he drives in. Here's Valanciunas, and it's good. 2 points. He's got 6.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Curry makes it off the glass.
Steph with the initiative here, taking charge, and tonight making a ton of things happen.
Pelicans leading by 12. Here's prime time. He has 4, and he goes right over James Wiseman and slams it in.
Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. Passes it to Thompson. Fires from deep. And another 3 for Golden State.
He's been terrific tonight, and with a little help from the other guys on the floor, they might be able to turn this game around.
Here's prime time, and he has 42. Here he goes, and they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
Golden State ball.
And the Warriors with some changes. Porter's checked in for Green, and Poole subbed in for Andrew Wiggins. Warriors trail by 11.
Yeah, nigga can't even say it. He
And
probably
here is
already
Poole.
said it already. He put down that.
5 points in the game.
Trying to sound smart. You gotta say it again. He's already
Outside
said
Curry
that.
over Alvarado. And good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Curry's got 29 in the game.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
And Greg, you faced
get
some
paid for
exceptional
this.
point guards during your
Pick it up
time
to
in the
this,
league.
right?
But who
Fuck
is
is
the
he talking
toughest
about?
matchup for you when you play?
Oh, man. You know, John
You be
Stockton
breaking
was
tacos.
always
You know,
one
like
of the
the
most
breath feel like
difficult.
you've been breaking tacos.
But in a weird way, not because I worried about him scoring on me. It was because I had to defend his ability to make people better.
Give me
that
the
was always
phone. Let
a
me
challenge.
talk to this.
Don't forget about the great Penny Hardaway.
I'll make the new nigga
at
start
6'8",
crying.
that was a nightmare to deal with. And my personal all-time favorite, Isaiah Thomas, who was as good as anybody's ever been at that lead guard position.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Pass to Kuminga. Back to Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
Well, tonight it's confident play from Klay Thompson. Exceptional at staying assertive and looking for his opportunities to score.
Here's prime time. He's got 44. To the paint.
That's right. Y'all gonna meet up.
There's Kuzma. Porter with the steal. And Curry has it in the corner. They double team Curry. Poole on the wing. Poke loose.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
Prime time, the pass to Williamson. A second chance effort. Kuzma, right side. Here's prime time, guarded by Porter. And beyond the arc. No good from prime time. And Williamson gets it to go.
Yeah, Zion bringing it right there, crashing the glass, and relentless energy to get the ball.
Now Curry. He's got 29 points. Thompson outside. Back to Curry. From deep three-point range. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Williamson's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's prime time. He's covered by Thompson. Thompson against Jones. Over Thompson. They get it back. Here's primetime. Kuzma, right side. Here's primetime. Guarded by Poole. Williamson trying to free himself up.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Why you calling me toxic? I'm mad that he died. But there's no way for you to die, though.
I'm so mad. If I was mad, I would have PC. I know. Oh yeah, calling something is a good critique. You just start out a whole bunch of shit.
Warriors trail by 13. Curry with it. He's averaging just around 28.5 points a game. So many offensive skills in his toolkit. Poole with it. Now guarded by primetime. And the Warriors miss again. Pelicans leading by 13. The pass to Kuzma. Here's primetime. Back to Kuzma. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Clock is at 3. Here's primetime, and it's good. With time running down on the shot clock. Primetime's got 48.
What a great play. Totally schooled the defender on that one.
Now, here's Poole. 5 points in the game. It's Curry outside. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Curry's got 32 points in the game.
Well, that equals his three-point total from the first half. He had one before the break, and that's his first 3 of this half.
Here's primetime. Here's Williamson. And he drops it in from the low post. Williamson's got 4 this quarter.
Well, the key to defending Zion in the paint is don't let him get the ball. After he touches it, damage is going to get done.
Here's primetime. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight. Passes it to Alvarado. Deft touch on the alley-oop. And that's a double-double for him now. 10 points and 11 rebounds.
Oh, can we get a load of that one? Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boys.
Perfectly done. You're right. He put it on a platter for him.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. And Brent,
Warriors substitution.
Cole is out there with Ingram. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas, and it's prime time, and it's McCollum in at the 1 spot. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Pelicans leading by 13. Here's prime time. He kicks it to Bull. Just 5 to shoot. Here's primetime, covered by Wiggins, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
24
New
seconds.
Orleans making a switch here. Williamson's checked in. Warriors trail by 13. And here is Poole. And the call will be against primetime. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Nigga, you dead.
On defense, the Pelicans. 17 points was their biggest margin. Nice
Right up.
That shot misses. Nice deep from Valanciunas. Here's primetime, guarded by Poole. Primetime, the pass to Valanciunas. Here's prime time. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep. The Pelicans get another chance here. From past the arc. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Thompson inside. He's covered by Ingram. Out of bounds. New Orleans will take possession. Pelicans leading by 13. Here's prime time.
Okay. He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go. Baby, it is showtime. Pass to Poole. Wiggins with it. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Prime Time. Prime Time's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Steps back and fires. And it's New Orleans scoring again.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
Timeout called the Warriors.
And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
I'm going into the fucking mad shit. I'm going into the game. Stop fucking jumping on my ball.
And now we present our New Balance player of the game, Stephen Curry.
Hey, guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
Poole finds Wiggins. Now here's Wiseman. Golden State moving the ball around. And it's Wiggins with the jam.
Well, Wiseman's passing game is a work in progress, but he's smart enough to spot the wide open man there.
Here's prime time. Out to Ingram. Pass to prime time. Five on the clock. And another one falls. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Now here's Poole. Covered by prime time. Thompson misses.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound. Stephen Curry's checked in for Jordan Poole. And so it's Golden State with it, trailing by 17. And there's the pass to Wiggins. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rim. Warriors trail by 19. Passes to Wiseman. Here's Curry, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Just a big defensive mistake there. I mean, it's like 3 points. You want to harass Steph, but when he goes to the free throw line, we know it's pretty much automatic. Always one of the league's best free throw shooters.
And both free throws good for Curry. New Orleans leading by 17. Here's prime time. In the corner, it's Ingram. Shot clock at 6. Shoots a 3. And Curry pulls it down.
He's not doing his team any good by taking shots from that range.
Yeah, the only thing that kind of shot helps with is your opponent's chance of winning.
Here's prime time, guarded by Curry. Back to Ingram. There's the triple. The shot, no good. The Warriors go the other way with it. Curry on the wing. Wide open. Jump shot is good that time. That's 36 points for Stephen Curry.
He makes it look effortless out there. Until the defense actually presents a challenge for him, expect those kind of results.
Here's prime time. And another one falls. Amazing.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Thompson passes to Green. Outside for Curry. Green breaking loose. Curry can't get it to go.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
Pulls from the top of the key. The Warriors pull it in.
Pretty lax defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
Offline with his 3.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Prime time, the pass to Valanciunas. Now Ingram. Valanciunas trying to free himself up. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And this may not be the juiciest stat you'll ever get, but the development of Brandon Ingram as a free throw shooter early in his career was shocking.
Greg, as we take a look at Ingram's free throw shooting, he went from a mediocre performer at the line to almost automatic after a few years in the NBA.
And Kevin, it's a testament to the work he's put in. It was an area of his game he had to develop, and he didn't ignore it. And now his aggression on the court pays off with points at the line.
No. Oh no, I said Brian with the B.
And that one falls for Ingram. And back in the day, Greg, Allen Iverson got criticized for devaluing practice. Now we've got healthy players sitting out of games. Has load management gone too far, you think?
Not a practice, but a game. We got guys missing games, Kevin. There's no doubt about it. But honestly, I'm really all for load management in this regard. If I owned a team and I had to invest $200 million in a player, I want to do everything I can to prolong my investment. And the reality is we've got our stars playing at unprecedented lifts at higher levels later in their careers. So I'm all for doing what we can to prolong the careers of our very best players.
And it's in there.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for New Orleans.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And you can hardly say this win surprised anyone with the season these guys have put together. Win after win all year long. What a record-breaking year this team has put together. A season for the record books.
They were really smart in the use of that game plan tonight. Used it in their first 2 games against this team, which equaled to 2 wins. And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance
for prime time.
Just knows how to fill it up, and that's exactly what he did tonight. Nobody that they assigned to him could really get a handle on him.
Pass to Curry for the 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Curry's got 41.
Well, at this point, they're just trying to get back in sync. You want to play a good brand of basketball.
The consistency definitely is a key to some of the playoff performing teams, and tonight they just did not find it in this contest.
Now Graham. So we see the Pelicans taking the W here. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
That's it, folks. The NBA regular season is in the books. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you later.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the other thing.